matchup we have been waiting for. Two elite wide receivers. They bring a great skill set and swagger, hoping to use this showcase to show they are the top receiver in the country. Welcome to the home of the Big Orange Nation. Massive Neyland Stadium, home field of the Tennessee Volunteers. As we'll see, the national champions from last year, the USC Trojans, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Tennessee Volunteers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Trojans will kick it away to get this game going. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Shifting around now. Here's the handoff. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. Both these teams told us they're eager to prove a point. Here we are mid-season. They both earned their spot in the rankings, but we expect a tight competitive battle today.
Well, that's the beauty of these top 25 matchups in the middle of the year. A little bit of a better handle on who these teams are. Love the fact we get these two teams on the field. May the better team win, and hopefully it's a close one all the way to the end.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Dropping back, it's Foster. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. He's found some room at the 45. And he breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Vols. Too much speed for the defense.
Boy, this tight end is an absolute weapon with the ball in his hands. They get him the ball. The whole crowd seemed to know what was about to happen. He took off and took it to the end zone.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Now he comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Throw now on first down. And he dumps it off to the tight end. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup, both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial, kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Crucial third down play coming up. Can he get there on the ground? They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Third down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
And the Trojans will have 1st and 10 here. And there's the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
We'll look to throw it here on 2nd down. Running back has it on a screen now. They'll make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call in that screen play.
Well, we're early in this game, but I got a feeling this is not going to be the last time we see that screen. I mean, it worked perfectly here, and they get a first down. Now it's about confusing the defense when you see that same formation to get them looking for it again.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Quick completion to the tight end. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down after that completion. And the quarterback dropping back. Short throw complete to the tight end. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down. As the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down. Second down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Same tailback, another carry. And brought down at the line by that big defensive tackle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Grab made by the tight end. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
I don't blame the quarterback here. You get to 3rd down with the catch radius that this tight end has, give it to him every single time. Now it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Trojans.
What an opening drive by this offense, and especially this running back. Every single time they gave him the ball, he's getting positive yards behind that big offensive line. And if I'm the defensive coordinator, you better make some adjustments and do it in a hurry. You got to get more guys committed to the line of scrimmage to stop this run game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Powerful offense back out in the field. Remember, last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here? Or will the defense come up with a stop? Breaks loose at the 45. Tackle made, but a big play all the way to the 48.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive line up. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
On 1st down, they'll keep the running game churning. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Chris, I know it's not a huge gain. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
They're going to run it here. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the quarter. They'll stop him for a loss.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
They're backed up here trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Foster. On the move now. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Now, that's the one thing about a guy that always feels that he can rely on his legs. He's always trying to make a play, and this time he just wasn't able to get away from the defense, and that is a big loss for the offense.
The coverage team makes the stop on this return. Comes the USC offense back on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They pick up 4, so 2nd down and 6 coming up.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards here on 1st and 10.
2nd down after that previous play. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. The pass is incomplete. Unclear who the intended receiver was that time.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Quick catch over the middle. They make the stop at the 47. That's enough for a 1st down.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. Handoff here from the shotgun. And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Sets up an important 3rd down call for this offense. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. Running back grabs it on the screen. They go backwards on that 3rd down completion. Sets up a 4th down. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. They're going to go for it, try to keep the drive going. 4th down and 7. Looking to throw here. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Makes the catch. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
This is what having an accurate quarterback is so important. 4th down, critical situation. He puts that ball right on his receiver. What I love to see is he not only picks up that 1st down, but he's got the speed and the awareness to take it to the end zone for the touchdown.
PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And so it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Looking downfield, it's Foster. Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain. The Volunteers looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Looking to pass here on second down. Short pass finds the tight end. And it's good for a first down with a 36.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to scramble. Breaks into the clear. Now here he goes. To make the stop after a big gain all the way to the 34.
And it is fun to watch this guy get out in the open field. I didn't realize he could run like this. That's a big gain for this offense.
The clock is running last minute in a very entertaining first quarter of play. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Look at that, he's still going. You make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Well, anytime I'm evaluating running backs, it's not just about speed and size and what he brings to the team. It's also about his toughness. Yards after the contact. What kind of balance does he have? How about that run right there? You can bet his teammates and his coaches are very proud of that effort. What a heck of a run there for a nice game.
And then first down, right back to the running game. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What is an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Defense makes the tackle as the final seconds of this first quarter run out. Through one quarter, let's see how the quarterback stats stack up. They flipped into the field. We're ready now for the second period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. To throw, it's Foster. It's a quick grab. They stop him at the 4, but it sets up this offense with a first and goal.
Well, you talk about a huge conversion. That's third and long. It doesn't matter for these guys. They just keep going about their business. Great connection between this quarterback and receiver on that one, and now they're in business.
Keep it on the ground on first and goal. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, this defense is being challenged. They're close to their own goal line, but how about this play? All 11 guys coming together. They stood firm. The result is a short loss for the offense. Nice job.
So off the loss, it's second and goal from the 8. And that pass is way off the mark. I'm not sure who he meant to throw that ball to.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Great job by the defense so far. It's third and goal from a long way out. Out of the gun now on third down. Moves out of the pocket. He throws it away there, avoiding a mistake on third down, and now a fourth down decision coming up. So they're short on fourth down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. So from the left hash, this is just a chip shot. And he's got it, no problem.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. The offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Getting set. Here's second down. The defense showing blitz here. We'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down. Offense going to roll the dice and go for it inside their own 40. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Delivers quickly to the left side. Makes the grab with plenty of room to run. They bring him down with the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
Well, this coach isn't holding anything back today. Plenty of time left, and the confidence to go for it is very telling of the faith he has in his guys.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 40. 1st and 10.
Great patience here. Great execution by the entire offense. The quarterback kind of baits the defense towards him, drops it off to the back, and he's got a convoy in front of him for a nice 1st down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Play fake, looking to throw. Incomplete. He was hit as he threw the football there on 3rd down.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. 3rd down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball.
And the Trojans will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. Lets it fly to the wideout. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. They finally tackle him, but all the way down to the 20-yard line.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
And the Trojans looking to cash in this red zone trip. Trying to run it. It's Hawkins. Picks up 4 yards, so 2nd and 7. Defense cannot get this offense to 4th down. Offense continues the They'll feed the back again. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, USC. Kirk, they were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and they reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. Receiver makes the grab. Tackle made it at 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. And the Vols will crank up the tempo.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already you got to get lined up because here comes the ball again.
Breaks into open space. And the junior decides to pick up the first down himself.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Great start to the drive. Back-to-back explosive plays, and now another first down. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Second down after that run on the previous play. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Scanning the field. It's Foster. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create outside the pocket, but they've got him for a sack.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. Quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
A play action, looking to throw. Contact as he threw it. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
Well, I see what the quarterback's trying to do here. He's holding on to that football to the last possible second to give that play a chance. But he held it just a little bit too long, and the defense is able to hit him to force that incompletion.
Offense choosing to go for it here on fourth down. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. The Volunteers will send their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. It's a low punt. Won't travel very far. Coverage team brings down the returner. Trojans offense is back out on the field. They scored a touchdown in the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Trying to find some room. It's Hawkins. Moves the ball up to the 30.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the second and third down coming up.
Again, makes it second and medium. They'll hand it off. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? They finally get him down at the 10-yard line. Sets up a first and goal. What a play.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. And the Trojans begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's 2nd down and 8. Shotgun running play call. Ball carrier brought down at the 4. Offense in great scoring position here.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this 3rd down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
So here we go, 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Trojans.
Touchdown, USC. Number 11 with the catch in the end zone.
Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score USC 28, Tennessee 10.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Back to throw. It's Foster. On the move now. Breaking free at the 35. And they finally make the stop, but that's a huge gain in the scramble. He found some space and just went for it. The ball's hustled to the line to run the hurry-up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Caught behind the line. It's Walters. Great move there. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there. Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
So here we go now, 3rd and short from the opponent's 24-yard line. What will the offense choose to do at this point? Out of the gun now on 3rd down. The receiver grabs it, and he's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense. The Vols will look to convert here on 4th down. 4th down, he's throwing for it. Makes a quick catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets 1st down yardage, and the drive keeps going.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the 1st down.
Time running down. Just 1 play left here in the half. Pressure is coming. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Now that's what I'm talking about. This hasn't been a great 1st half, but putting up that touchdown like this, now they're going to be feeling good heading into that locker room and get themselves to believe that they can come back and win this game.
And they get set now to try the PAT. It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. This is a live ball.
The attempt at the 2-point conversion is no good. That keeps the score.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And they get him down what will be the final play of this 1st half. Miller's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Volunteers will kick it deep to begin the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start from the 25. USC offense back on the field. They built the lead with an efficient running game. Let's see if they can take to the air now to start the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, it's Bickley. Catch made over the middle. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
1st down and 10. Looking for a man. Moves out of the pocket. They'll try a pass here. That's reeled in. It's Tootin. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. Here's the 2nd down play. Back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Contact as he let the ball go.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch and gets his foot down. What a play. Good for a 1st down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
And the Trojans looking to keep this drive rolling. Handoff from the shotgun. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Looking to pass. It's Bickley. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, I don't like that throw at all. Those windows are so tight down here. You just can't force the ball in there because it so easily can be picked off. He caught a break there.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a 1st down. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. It's another deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, they don't hit this one, but I really love what they're doing with this plan today. Moving this wide receiver around, not allowing the defense to lock in on him, and he has had a big day today. Keep throwing in the rock.
And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. Fourth down. No punt. Out of field goal range. They're going for it. Offense looking to throw the ball. Bringing pressure. Looks to the left. Pass caught. And he picks up the 1st down. Tackled at the 32. And the Trojans looking to run some tempo here. And now the defense. And suspend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Timeout, Tennessee.
A new set of downs after that completion. To the air, it's Bickley. Looking downfield near the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
He's looking for that deep completion. I love the chunk play. I love the idea of being aggressive. They just come up empty.
Completion makes it 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Now you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He could not hang on for a touchdown. My goodness.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
And the Trojans will look to convert here on 4th down. Trying for a fourth down completion. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. Can't connect in the long throw. Incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Chris, the design of this play is perfect. Everything you want to see. The quarterback puts the ball on the money. The ball is right in his arms. All he has to do is catch it for a touchdown, and he drops it on fourth down.
And Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. The runner takes off to his right. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Dropping back, it's Foster. Looking for his big tight end. Catch is made down the middle. He has first down yardage at the 46. The Volunteers will come to the line to run the hurry-up. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To dart to the left side. The ball is picked off. Brought down after a short return, but the pick sets up his offense.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And the USC offense is back out on the field. Last time out there, they got stopped on fourth down, but it didn't cost them anything. Let's see what the mindset is here. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Important second down play coming up. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They get him down, but that was the kind of explosive chunk play this offense has been looking for. One massive play, and suddenly they're at the plus 45-yard line here. First down, looking to throw the football. Receiver makes the catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the mark.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Third down coming up after that running play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Catch made over the middle. Broken tackle still going. Touchdown, Southern Cal. He wins the foot race to the end zone. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
Extra point makes it a 19-point lead. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Tennessee, 16.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. Incomplete, but a late flag comes in. A lot of contact. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. So the offense comes up now on first down thanks to that costly penalty. Scanning the field. It's Foster. Pass tipped to the line of scrimmage. That's a great play by the defense.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. He's got a man down the middle. They finally get him down, but this passing game has produced a chunk play.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they have some great quarterbacks that have played here.
So 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Throwing off play action. Looking for a man deep down the left side. Oh, and he could not hold on. Would have been a huge gain. Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It's picked off. He tried to fire the ball into a tight window. And he'll be taken down, but after a good return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
And the Trojans' offense is back out on the field. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. That completion makes it 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Looks to the left for a quick throw. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Oh, man. For him to be that wide open and drop it. Sometimes you just have too much time in your hands. You end up thinking way too much. Gets your hands a little shaky.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Look out, he's in the clear. He finally goes down, but that pick sets up the offense near midfield.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Back to pass. It's Foster. And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Could take it all the way. Inside the 10. Touchdown, USC. The defense contributes 6 points.
Great job here by the backer, just mirroring the quarterback, reading his eyes, and then stepping in front of that throw. Comes up with it, and then he goes back to high school, shows you what he can do with a ball in his hands, takes it in for a touchdown.
And the extra point splits the uprights.
42, Tennessee, 16.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. Short connection to the tight end here. Finally, they get him. A great tackle by the quarterback. Not easy with that size difference. Second down, looking to throw it. Defense is coming after him. Another interception. That's number 4 today. Are you kidding me? Not much on the return, but the pick will set up the offense at the 35.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
He'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Fires it to the wideout. Makes the catch downfield. And they've got him down at the 3. Big gain in that completion.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Trojans looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Let's see if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Defense looking for a stop on 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
But when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
USC 49, Tennessee 16.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Looking to throw. It's Foster. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop out at the 42. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to scramble. And that pass is no good. Incomplete to wrap up play here in the 3rd quarter. And as we wrap up the 3rd quarter, let's check out the quarterback comparison. This has been a terrific duel. Both guys putting on a show so far today. 1 quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. Looking to throw again. It's caught. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. And the Vols come to the line in the hurry-up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Third down play here out of the shotgun. Goes to his right side there for the completion. To be brought down to the 46, good enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
Dropping back, it's Foster. The pass rush closing in. He cannot escape. It's a sack. After the sack on first down, it's second down.
Chris, I'm really surprised by the way this game has turned out. That's another sack by this defense. They've done such a great job of preparing a plan to get ready for one of the top quarterbacks in the country. They've kept him out of sync, applied pressure, and a big part of the reason they're enjoying this lead right now.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Grab down the middle. It's Walters. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. He escapes the pocket. There's a fumble way behind the line of scrimmage. The defense scoops it up. Not much on the return, but this defense rises up with an important takeaway.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. This has been a dominant performance so far, up double digits at the break, building on the lead here in the second half. The ball is caught. They keep the drive going. It's a first out of the 46.
Boy, this defense cannot find any way to slow this guy down. He's been making plays like this all game long, over 100 yards receiving on the day now.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Catch made on the right side. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Solid gain on the play there, wiped out by the penalty flag. First down here for this offense. To the air, it's Bickley. Taking a deep shot here to the right. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
Hey, I get that passing the football has had a lot to do with you building up this big lead, but at this point in the game, man, take care of your players, get them out of here healthy, run the football, and get out with a win.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Crucial third down play right here. Out of the gun now on third down. He's going for a big play downfield. It's caught inside the red zone, still on his feet. They finally stop him, and not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, in vertical shots to boot.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. And they try the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
So here comes 3rd and long, trying to overcome that sack. This is going to be really difficult. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Nearly intercepted in the end zone. Couldn't quite hang on. Does set up 4th down.
Now, I'm not really sure why you're stopping the clock here, leading by so much in the 4th quarter. Run the ball, run the clock, and you can walk out of here with a win.
And that one's straight down the middle. And they add to their lead.
The snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. And the Volunteers' powerful offense back out in the field. The last possession, they coughed it up, but it only cost them a field goal. On the move now. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Back to pass. It's Foster. Running out of time in the pocket. And that will pick up a 1st down. They'll spot it at the 38.
I really like this call by this offense on 2nd and short. Looking to maybe take a shot downfield. Nobody is open, so instead, he's able to just tuck it, run, and pick up a nice 1st down.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught near the sideline, but just a short gain. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
There's a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Quick throw to his receiver. Gets made on the out route. And the gain just good enough for a 1st down.
Well, that's a nice completion to the sideline with great timing. The connection between the receiver and the quarterback was on full display to be able to get that 1st down.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Moves out of the pocket. Escapes the pocket but cannot make a play, and they sack him.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
And sack sets up 2nd down. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking deep downfield to the left. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Now, trailing by this much in the 4th quarter, the defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots to try to get back into this game with a big play. And the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
Looking deep to the right side. Almost another interception. Can you believe it? It'll bring up 4th down.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime. Get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the 4th quarter. You don't want to give up the big play. Force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage. USC offense is back out on the field. This group has been rolling up double digits at halftime. They've just built on that lead here in the second half. He'll take a deep shot here. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Well, this offense has had a great day today. The game is out of reach. I'd be curious to know why the starting quarterback's even still in the game and why is he throwing the football?
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking to scramble. He gets loose. He's in the clear. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, this is one of the dangers of playing man-to-man coverage against a quarterback like this. Yeah, they cover everybody down, but without a spy on this quarterback, good job of him recognizing this running lane, just taking off, and with everybody with their backs to the quarterback, he picks up big yards.
Looking to throw. It's Bickley. Caught by the receiver.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability, his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
And completion makes it second and short. Looking for a receiver. Caught for the completion. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now.
And that's a first down.
And the Trojans come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a first and goal. And the Trojans looking to cap the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. He's running out of time here. Pressure and drop back at the 8-yard line. The Trojans come up to the line in the hurry-up. They look to throw it here on second down. Looking for 6. Looking to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, if nobody's open, you can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
Looking to throw on third and goal. Looking to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
That's just a poor decision by the offensive coordinator and the quarterback. Working with the lead, run the football here and work the clock instead. Throws it into coverage. Now they got a chance to get right back in the game.
Here's the first play of the drive now from the 20-yard line. Back to throw. It's Riggs. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on second down. Swarm with a pass rush. A sack.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
Finding some room at the 25. And that broken tackle will earn him first down yardage. A new set of downs after that completion. And looking to throw now on first down. Grab behind the line. It's Walters. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield. And it's the defense who stops the clock now with 17 seconds remaining.
USC.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Caught quickly. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. And a timeout is called here. 10 seconds remaining on the clock. They come to the line. A long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. He escapes the pocket. Looking for a late deep shot. Catch made for a big gain, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, but that's just going to be too little, too late. This is an impressive performance. They played a good football team here today, Kirk, but they just dragged them behind the woodshed and dominated from the start. This is going to catch people's attention.
Yeah, I think most people are going to be in awe when they look at the results of this game. Unbelievable job by this team dealing with the expectations, the pressure, and as you said, playing a good team. This was a big-time win and an opportunity to really continue to move up.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.